How to set up Google Ads for your Shopify dropshipping store. This video doesn't even need an introduction. I've had hundreds of requests asking me to do this, so let's just get straight into it. Right, so this is going to be a step-by-step tutorial on how to set up and run Google Ads on your Shopify dropshipping store. It doesn't have to be a dropshipping store. It can be like a branded niche store where you hold inventory. It doesn't matter, but I'm going to show you how to go as a complete beginner, optimize your store for Google Ads, and then go and set up your first campaign. So before I go ahead and create the campaign on Google Ads, there's a couple things you've got to do on your store. So I'm just going to go through a couple notes here and tell you what you need to set up on your store in order to be able to run Google Ads profitably. And then as soon as I'm done talking through the notes, we're going to go ahead and create our own campaign here in Google Ads. So with Google Ads, like within the Google Ads platform, there's different campaign types you can run. So the three main campaign types that I run on my Google Ads dropshipping stores are shopping campaigns, search campaigns, and dynamic display campaigns. So these percentages represent how much of the portion that I allocate my budget to within Google Ads, right? So shopping campaigns look like this. Like say if you type in kitchen spiralizer, you can see these are all Google Shopping ads here. So these Google Shopping ads can sometimes be called product listing ads, but they're exactly the same thing. So the other campaign type that you can run is search campaigns. So these are search campaigns down here. So you can see, if you type in Google like kitchen tools, you see shopping campaigns at the top, and then you can see search campaigns on the bottom, because you can see this little ad thing here. It means it's a search ad. And then the last campaign type that you can run is dynamic remarketing, which I run as well on my Google Shopping store. So this is an example of a dynamic remarketing ad. This is from Alibaba, but you can run this ad from your own store, where it basically shows you a product that the visitor has looked at on your site, and it's dynamic. So whatever the visitor looks at on your site, that product will be shown in the ad, right? So shopping campaigns, like especially for dropshipping, have by far the cheapest CPC relative to like search campaigns, right? Whereas search campaigns, the CPC is much higher. So yeah, I've got here that shopping campaigns dominate on dropshipping stores, and you should be adding shopping campaigns to your dropshipping store as another traffic source, right? Because it will bring in additional sales, and it's more consistent often than Facebook ads, and it's much easier set up, and it doesn't take as much time to optimize. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up that shopping campaign, because that will generate you the most sales out of any other campaign type. So the initial steps to set up a Google Shopping campaign. All right, so the first thing you want to do is you want to sign up for a Merchant Center account. So this is like Google's control center where your products get approved for Google Shopping. So just go type in Merchant Center, and then just click on the first listing result and click sign up, and then go through the sign up process for that. Then once you've done that, what you want to do is you want to sign up for a Google Ads account. So for this Google Ads account, you can actually get a discount, like a coupon, when you sign up for Google Ads. So what you want to do is you want to go to your Shopify store, you want to click on discounts, and that will bring you to this page, and then go and create a new AdWords account through this link here. And that's the coupon code you can apply as well. So go ahead and create a new AdWords account. I'm not going to go through this for you because it's pretty self-explanatory. It's just a sign up process. And then yeah, I want to get through this video to get to the good bits. So once you've done that, what you need to do is you need to link Merchant Center to your Google Ads account, right? So to do that, go into Merchant Center and click these three dots up here, and you want to go to account linking, and so that will bring up this page here. And then if you've signed up with Merchant Center with the same email address as your Google Ads, you should see your Google Ads customer ID here. So if you see that, go link like this. So the next step here, now that they're linked, is we need to set up conversion tracking, because Google Ads has their own conversion tracking pixel. So we need to install this, and the easiest, most fastest way to do this is by using an app called AdWords Tracking by AdNabu. So you just want to go add app and then go through the installation process for this app. And then once that's up and running, we want to generate our shopping feed from the products that are on our site. So what you want to do then is you want to download the Google Shopping Feed app. So there's two different apps for this. There's the free Google Shopping Feed app you can add to your store, and there's also the Google Shopping Feed app by Simprocess. So this Google Shopping app here is free. But it's a terrible app to use. It will give you hundreds of headaches, and your feed will, like I've done it before, my feed was screwed up. You can see it's got 1.7 stars. It's not a very good app. I recommend to install Google Shopping Feed by Simprocess. It's a much better app. It's got a lot of better features. It has a feature where you can select all variants for each product, and then it also has multiple country feeds, so you can scale into like different countries, right? And it's rated 4.9. Like it's a decent app. So go ahead and add this. It's $5 a month, but that $5 will save you a lot of time, and your ads will basically be more profitable if you have a clean feed, right? And then I'm not gonna do it now, but what you need to do in this app is you need to link your merchant center with this app. It's pretty self-explanatory. In the app, it will prompt you to enter your merchant center ID and connect to it. And then once you connect to it, you just want to sync the products on your store. So what happens now is once that app syncs with merchant center, it means that all your products on your Shopify store will be passed into Merchant Center, right? And then Merchant Center takes a while to approve those products, so it could take up to like a week. But eventually, after about a week, what you should see is this, right? So it's a bunch of green shaded area, which means your products have been approved, right? So the active products mean that we're able to advertise those products now in Google Ads. So you should see this after a while, right? So this can take like up to 2 weeks. It can take a while. But once it's done, that means you can go ahead and create a Google Shopping campaign. So before we go ahead and create our first Google Shopping campaign, there's just one more thing that you need to know. So before we go ahead and create our first campaign on Google Ads, what you want to make sure is that the products on your store are using keywords, or preferably high search volume keywords in their title and description as well. So in order to do this, the easiest way and quickest way to do this is to use the Keywords Everywhere Chrome extension tool, right? So say if we have a pancake mold, right? This pancake mold on our store, right? And we're about to run Google Ads for it. What we want to do is install the Keywords Everywhere Chrome extension tool here. And then now if we Google pancake mold, so we can see a similar search term to pancake mold is pancake maker. So I'd suggest to even put pancake maker in the title as well, or put pancake maker in the description of the text. And we also want to make sure that we have a nice appealing image for the pancake mold as well, because we want to increase our click-through rate. So make sure that your products have high search volume keywords in the title by looking at Keywords Everywhere tool, and also try and get a few more high search volume keywords in the description as well. And then make sure you have a nice clear photo of the image as well, right? So now we can finally jump into Google Ads and create this test campaign. All right, so before I set up the campaign in Google Ads, I'll just show you the method that we're going to be using, right? So what we want to do in Google Ads is we want to create one campaign, and that will be our test campaign, right? So I like to call this campaign test bucket, so TB for short. And what we do in this campaign is we basically test all the products that we have on our Shopify store, right? And the products are automatically pulled into this test bucket campaign. You don't need to upload them or anything. They're just pulled in as soon as you upload them into the campaign, right? So in our test bucket campaign, what we're looking for is 3 profitable sales. So I'm gonna put 3 profitable sales. Sorry about the shitty handwriting. I'm using my mouse here. So yeah, we're looking for 3 profitable sales, right? And if there is an unprofitable product, right, we're going to exclude it. So let's say we test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 products in our test campaign, right? And this product is unprofitable, this product's unprofitable, this one's unprofitable, but these 2 products are profitable. Then what we want to do from there is we want to go ahead and we want to bring these 2 products into their own campaign, right? And these like single campaigns are called single product campaigns, right? So just to summarize, we're looking for 3 profitable sales on a product. If that happens, then we want to create a new campaign and then just put that product in its own campaign. All right, so now we can finally go in and create our first shopping campaign. So in Google Ads, what you want to go to is you want to click on shopping here. Then you want to go to campaigns down here. And this is an empty Google Ads account. So I'm going to go here. Actually, firstly, make sure you have on these columns, right? So you want to have clicks, impressions, CTR, average CPC cost, conversions, cost per conversion, and conversion rate. And the way to change your columns, right, is to go in here and go modify columns. And then basically, I've already selected these, but you can delete the default columns by clicking this X button. And then you can choose what columns you want by checking these boxes. So yeah, make sure you have these columns on so you can read the data properly that comes in. So now we want to go to create new campaign, and we want to go to sales, and we want to click here, shopping. And so here it says select the merchant center account with the products to advertise. in this campaign, it should appear with your Merchant Center account, right? So that should be your Merchant Center ID in here. And select the country where products are sold. We want to put United States in here. And then standard shopping campaign. That's fine. We want to go continue. The campaign name, we want to call it test bucket. Bidding settings. So I recommend starting with manual CPC, and I recommend not using enhanced CPC, at least for the first few days until it gets conversions. So if you choose enhanced CPC, it means there's a bit of conversion learning on the bid strategy. So Google will increase or decrease your bid based on how likely it thinks that that click is to convert. So we don't want to start with enhanced CPC because sometimes it can slow down the ramp up and you don't get as many impressions. But once you get like 20 to 30 conversions, you want to turn on enhanced CPC in your test bucket, but we're not going to start with it. I know a lot of people like to use maximize clicks as their test bucket. I don't recommend doing this because it can blow through your budget really quickly and you don't have as much control over bids on the product level. So I just use manual CPC, and then when I start to get conversions in, I will turn on enhanced CPC. So the budget, this is really up to you. It depends how many products you have on the store and obviously how much money you want to spend on this. You can put a budget as low as like $10 US. I wouldn't recommend going any lower than $10, but $10 is a good starting point. If you have more budget to spend and you've got like more products in your store, then I recommend going at least 25. What I like to start with is $50, just so it can ramp up quickly and start getting impressions faster. And then you want to come down to delivery method. We want to go accelerated because this means that we want the impressions and clicks to come in as quickly as possible because we want this to ramp up quickly. If it's on standard, then Google spreads the clicks like evenly throughout the day and you could potentially miss out on conversions doing that. So put accelerated. For the campaign priority, that's right, we want low. Want to leave search networks on. And then the country should be United States. I'm gonna go save and continue. So add group name, again, you can call it test bucket. The bid, right? So I recommend starting with a bid of 0.5 USD, right? So 50 cents USD. So my Google Ads account is in Australian currency. So 50 cents converted to Australian is about 0.70 cents. So yeah, convert 50 cents US to whatever that is in your local currency. And I recommend that should be your starting bid. And then you want to go save. And now we have our test bucket. And then what you want to do is you want to mouse over here on the product group and you want to click this little add subdivision. And for me, there's no products in this group because this is a test Google Ads account, but it will come up with a bunch of products, right? And what you want to do is you want to select all the products. So you want to click here and then you want to go save without editing bids. And when you click that, what happens is all the products will appear under here, right? And you can set bids for each individual product. And what it should end up looking like is this here. So you can see here that this is one of my old test campaigns. And what you can do is you can exclude products by going here. And you can also edit the bids of active products here, right? If you want to click here, you want to put a higher bid, you can put a higher bid here. All right, cool. So that is all you need to get your Google Shopping campaign up and running. I'll just give you a couple bonus tips for some apps that are good to use with Google Shopping. So the first app I recommend you use is Looks app. So what Looks does is it basically places reviews at the bottom of a product page here. And they also allow images in the product page. And usually having looks on the bottom of your product page will make the product page convert higher. So you'll end up getting more sales off the same amount of traffic. And so another really good app for Google Shopping is discounted pricing by Booster Apps. So what this app does is it basically puts discounted pricing tiers on your product page here, right? So if they buy 2 of the product, they get a 10% discount, 4 of the product, 20% discount. And what this does is it encourages the customer to buy more of the product. And the third app that's really good is an app that I've created, and it's especially for Google Shopping, right? So what it does is it places a post-purchase upsell on your order confirmation page. So once the customer buys a product, it encourages them to buy the product again at a discount. All right, sweet. So hopefully you got some value out of that. This video took me ages to create, so I'd really appreciate it if you dropped a like, subscribe to my channel, and also drop a comment and tell me what other kind of Google Ads videos you want me to create. If you want more information about Google Ads, about how to optimize, how to scale, I do have a course. I'll leave it in the description along with a link to install the sweet upsell app. But what I've just taught you is enough to go ahead and set up your first shopping campaign and get sales from that campaign. So we'll be making more Google Ads YouTube videos, so definitely stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video.